MDC Alliance leader Nelson Chamisa is accusing Zimbabwean President Emmerson Mnangagwa of working with police, the courts and the army to destroy the main opposition party. That's after the arrest of the party's Deputy President Tendai Biti and other officials. The group had tried to gain access to the party's headquarters in Harare. Armed police have evicted MDC Alliance members, saying a court ordered the headquarters to be given to a rival faction. So for the latest now, we're joined by MDC Alliance SA's chairperson, Trust Ndlovu. Trust, thanks a lot for joining us this evening. What is the situation like in Harare, and especially given the fact that we've got this MDC faction that is claiming legitimacy?
Good evening, Beth, and to the viewers. Well, what is happening in Harare, it is a matter of political interference, ZANU-PF being the ruling party, interfering with the politics of the opposition. What is happening is that yesterday, the day before yesterday, there was a group of people, as you know, that Madam Thokozani Kupe formed their own party, and she was ordered by the Supreme Court judgment to actually form a Congress. Now, without any permission, without any right, with the Monzora, her partner, they came to at night, they organized police and the army, and they came during the night to actually invade our offices, to invade the MDC Alliance offices. And what is happening is that the state is assisting the other faction, or Thokozani Kupe and Monzora party, to invade and actually possess our offices, and which is something which is preposterous. We view it as just an evil thing that they are doing. And it is a matter of an attack to the opposition. It's an attack to the MDC Alliance. And really, it's pathetic.
Yeah.
It's pathetic.
Trust, the only issue here is the fact that on the 30th of March, we had the Supreme Court that actually ruled in favor of the very same Thokozani Kupe, saying that Nelson Chamisa was in fact not the legitimate leader of the MDC. So as much as you would cite evil doing as a result of having the Deputy President removed from the headquarters, they're saying that they're operating under the court of law. So how do you respond to that?
They're actually misinterpreting that Supreme Court judgment. That Supreme Court, you remember that MDC Alliance was not before the court. What was before the court was MDCT. And that in the same Supreme Court judgment, it is clearly stated that the judgment was moot and academic, which simply means that you cannot implement anything from that judgment. For example, if you are to act for the period which was left by our former icon, Morgan Tsvangirai, Morgan Tsvangirai's period from 2014 expired in 2019. And now how are you going to act for the period that has gone, that has expired? In actual fact, all 2014 MDCT officials' period expired in 2014. That's why MDC Alliance, as a party, we had a Congress in Gweru and he elected its leadership. So the issues, the Supreme Court actually was trying to say, yes, this was the position at law. This was supposed to have happened, but unfortunately it never happened. Whether it was, whether Tsvangirai did it lawfully or unlawfully, it is something, it was water under the bridge. It's like convicting a dead person. No one will go to jail, obviously. So we cannot try to say they're trying to implement something which the court did not even order them to do.
Yeah. Trust, what proof do you have that we've got President Emmerson Mnangagwa as well as the government that is siding with the very same Thokozani Kupe with the aim of taking control over the political party? Do you guys have evidence to substantiate those claims?
Oh, yes, of course. If you want to know, This is the evidence is in the sense that the very person, the interest of ZANU and the interest of MDC Monzora and his friends are the same. Look, these are the people who are planning to work together in Poland. You know that MDC Tikupe is actually in Poland. We know that the soldiers and the police are under the command of Emmerson Mnangagwa, who is the commander-in-chief. And for them to come to our head office without a letter, without a permission, without sheriff, it shows that they are together. They work together. If you check even the media, Herald, check also the ZBC, there's never been a time in our history, even during Tsvangirai's time, when the MDC was given enough coverage by the ZANU-PF-controlled media. But today, ZANU-PF has managed to open airways for Monzora and his team. These are some of the symptoms. These are some of the circumstantial evidence that shows you that these people are working together. Other than more rumors and other issues that we've heard about them collaborating on many issues. So that's the thing. These people, they are together. There's no one opposing the other. There's no one opposing ZANU-PF in Poland. No one is opposing ZANU-PF from Monzora and Komish. They are taking everything as it is. Yeah. We have challenges with state institutions in Zimbabwe, which are manipulated by the state. But they don't have any problem anymore with them.
Trust, we're going to have to leave our conversation there, unfortunately, for this evening. MDC Alliance SA chairperson giving us the latest in terms of the developments with the MDC factionalism in Harare. Still to come.